Hi there. So today we're going to talk about access to space. That is the crucial question on how to get your spacecraft to space in a cost-effective manner. And we're going to do this with Veronica La Regina from NanoRacks. Ciao Veronica.
Hi, my name is Veronica La Regina and I work at NanoRacks Europe as Director of Global Engagement for Europe and Asia. The credo of the company is space for everyone that match with my personal belief, feeling happy when science and technology match a market goal for the benefit of humankind.
What is new space for you? Can you provide the definition?
Yeah, if we say new space means that there is a contraposition with old space. So it's imply a change of paradigm. In the previous paradigm, we had governmental people, for instance, Kennedy, paving the way, challenging science and technology and the industrial community to reach the moon. Nowadays, it is more the dictate from business people, indicate the way, and the agency and governmental entity allocate resource for reaching the target. So I would say that now it's more industry-driven than the previous era.
So to reach your business goals at NanoRacks, what matters the most? The technology, that is the deployer, or the business model?
Nice question. It's a little bit the story of chicken egg. I would say both, and I will explain why. Frankly, at NanoRack, we are not too much hardware lover. We focus primarily on the business model. That implies the analysis and the implementation of the flow of the relationship to reach the goal to sell the services for the benefit of someone, the customer. The customer is an innovator, is challenging you to deliver the best supply to match his desire. So I would say that the identification of the pioneer user is fundamental to kickstart a new services product on the market. And here there is the key question, new services and product, they are both enabling by the right technology. So again, if you have the best technology and not the right business model in place, it is like to have a very nice diamond, but no one able to pay for it to have it, so there is no value creation.
And do you think that we'll ever be able to launch a spacecraft with, let's say, €100 per kilogram?
Wow, I would love to have this in place on the market. And I believe we have to work for this. This is very challenging, and to reach this goal, I believe we need to build the right ecosystem that is still missing. As soon as, at my opinion, the space agency, they are positioning themselves more to be enabler of the private sector investment than just a technology buyer, then we are going this direction. I would like to give you some more elaboration in this. If we look at car, at smartphone, at the beginning, they were just hardware at prohibitive price for most of the people. Nowadays, everyone can have the experience to use a car, to drive a car, the experience to make a phone call, to interact on the web from a smart device, and doing teleconferencing and working teledistancing and so on. So has been made accessible. What is the change? The change came when among all the stakeholders have been reached a common agreement that is fundamental to guarantee for everyone communication, right to mobility, freedom of information. So when we are going to reach the opportunity to say that is fundamental as a human civil rights for everyone to access space, all the logistic will be promptly to increase demand and reach the 100 euro at kilo to Leo maybe or beyond.
Okay, let's speak about time now. So, how long does it take for you to launch a spacecraft from the moment I send you the first email? And let me challenge you again with a very ambitious goal. Can you launch a spacecraft in 3 days or a week?
Yeah, this is again something that I would love to have in place. It's challenging. So the other ingredients to have a global, a free market behind the price is the time availability of doing something. If you have a cheap price, but you cannot have when you want, it's nothing. It's not enough, I would say. So again, it's a matter to implement the right ecosystem that implies a number of elements. Implies recognition of the rights of the individual to be satisfied for something. Second point implies the availability of the more effective industrialization. So the logistics should be ready to satisfy that every 3 days you can launch something up to space. So as you can say, it's a work that all together we need to aim to reach this point, price and time.
How do you, let's say NanoRacks, plan to make space relevant to society at large? So millions or eventually billions of people.
Yeah, right. In our small chapter of living on the market, since more than 10 years, we experienced that space is a global market. We have been reached innovator as customer with their wish to reach space with their hardware from more than 30 nations. Using an infrastructure that is the international space, primarily the International Space Station, that is come from an international project with 6 national and regional partners. And so we demonstrate that the desire to exploit the ISS is at large, not only from the 6 nation partners. On the other side, the typology of innovator, there are not only the typical space company, startup, or anyhow, every actor, scientist, any actor of the just space sector. No, it's emerging the interest of the non-space sector, primarily company that they are doing research and new trends for availability of new tissue engineering techniques, outcome product, additive manufacturing, new metals, availability of spheroid cell, all these things that actually on Earth will be more costly and of less quality. So as you can see, all these elements, they are not delivered for fun. They are delivered to satisfy and match a global challenge of overcome the aging of the cells, of the aging, recovering damaged cells, or availability of smart material for really critical condition. So as you can see, these are terrestrial needs that we need to solve here. So if we can guarantee a very cheap price per kilo, frequently ride to space and come back of what has been produced in space for terrestrial needs, then we are meeting the user needs of people on Earth. So with this, is a whole the rationale behind why we believe that our motto, our vision is space for everyone. So at large, we believe that space can be a place that is fundamental to satisfy terrestrial needs. So means that the other sectors are dependent from activity in space.
Okay. Thank you so much, Veronica, for joining this discussion today. It was very interesting to challenge you with very ambitious goals and have your perspective. Thank you again.
Okay, thank you. I really enjoy and good luck. It's an interesting series of talk.
And best of luck with your activities at NanoRacks.
Thank you. I will make you post it.
Ciao.